listening to the Average Talents Podcast with your host, Ralph.
How would you feel if Uncle Cletus came over and decided he wanted to fuck your asshole?
Ramsey.
And at one point, he was letting go of the pilot and just holding on with one hand. Like, what are you doing? Why would you do that?
Ray.
I haven't seen someone try to get a Thai boy out of a hole this frantically since I walked in on Kevin Spacey in the men's room at a Chuck E. Cheese.
And Joe.
I'm not going to sit down and watch that show and then tweet the actresses or actors and be like, this show sucks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Average Gentleman's Podcast. This week, we're kicking it off with Student Out of the Week. Who's picking that up?
I got that. We're going to have to go with Robert Kraft this week. It was just too hard to ignore.
That's some big news from our Super Bowl champs.
Oh, for sure. How old is he anyway?
He's in his 70s.
77?
So you got a 70-something-year-old man paying $70-something for a hooker.
Not just a man, a billionaire.
Yeah, I know. No, I know that. That's besides the point.
2 hookers.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. 2 hookers.
He's on video for...
He's on video, and he's denying it.
Well, he pleads not guilty so that he doesn't have to go through all that nonsense.
He should have just pled guilty, go to sex rehab, and do what every other celebrity does.
Yeah, but if he pleads not guilty, they'll settle.
I mean, when you have video evidence, I never understood that actually.
No, they have video.
That's what I'm saying. When you have video evidence, I never understood why, like, anybody, any court system would settle. Like, especially with somebody as high profile as him, let him pay a consequence for once in his life.
And it's not even that. They also, after he left, they pulled his car over and asked him, who he was, identification. Because
if they didn't know, they just pulled over the owner of the Patriots?
Well, I think they were pulling over everyone that came out of the
Oh, it was a whole sting operation.
Yeah,
they were surveilling that.
So they were watching that place for a while, and then he comes out of it, and then they're like, "Well, who are you?" So then that's why they had those names on.
I wonder if he offered them free tickets to get out of it.
That'd be funny.
That would be hilarious. This was the day of the AFC Championship game.
Hey, can we speed this up, officer? I'm late for the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
I got to watch my team beat the NFL MVP.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It is.
I just don't. You know what? The craziest thing to me is that, like, it's not just. It would be fine if it was just a rub and tug place, but it's the human trafficking element that everyone's like latching onto.
Yeah, that also goes with the society we're in today. Anything's going to get harped on.
Well, I mean, human trafficking deserves to be harped on. I think.
Oh, no, I agree with you on that, but I'm saying, like, it's just something that gets brought to the forefront more because of where he was.
Oh, yeah,
but
like, imagine he's not involved in this, and just, like, some Joe Schmo, like, now has his name all over the paper because Robert Kraft, like, it would be a story, but it wouldn't be national news.
No, not at all.
Like,
It'd be local news.
Yeah, this stuff happens, I'm sure, especially in Florida.
I actually saw a meme the other day about Florida. They said there's a place where they should, what did it say? That they should put a caged area and zoo, like a zoo type of situation with all crazy white people. Somebody responded back, they do have that. It's Florida.
Yeah.
It really is. Basically anywhere between, like, Miami or Orlando and up.
Yeah. It's funny, the stuff they say.
Oh, my God. We should just lop it off. If it didn't have Disney and the hurricanes, it would be worthless.
That's true. But we all want to move there, so it's okay.
I don't want to move there.
Speak for yourself.
I just move where it's warm.
Nah.
Before where get me out of the fucking cold weather in New Jersey.
Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere.
Snow again this morning.
Yep, and tomorrow.
I heard it was overnight.
Yeah, it's night tomorrow. Well, Robert Kraft, congratulations, yes, do not.
Good luck. Good luck beating it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know he
video.
will. You know he will.
How long until TMZ has the video?
I don't know.
They describe the video in the affidavit, and it is graphic.
Is it? Is he like a pervert? Like, does he want people to, like, tie him up and stuff?
No. It's just
no, not that graphic.
Honestly, just look at his face getting it.
Huh?
Wait.
He's just so goofy looking.
Wait, it was a whack shack? It wasn't a whorehouse?
It was a wax shack.
Well,
yeah.
Oh.
It was a massage parlor.
Yeah, it's called a whack shack.
They were known for their table
showers.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Dumbass. All right, Robert Kraft. Well, other big news out of the NFL that pertains to us. You guys happy that Jason Witten's back?
I'm more nostalgic than happy, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm. Of course, I'm happy that he's back. I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make on the field.
Well, he said he wants to play about 25 snaps a game.
See, I disagree with that. It's all or nothing.
Well, that he doesn't think his body can handle a full season of a full.
Well, then he shouldn't come back.
I agree, but I think this is what my little conspiracy theory is. ESPN wasn't going to bring him back because he sucked on Monday Night Football.
So Jerry helped him out.
Jerry's like, hey, here's $3.5 million, come back.
And the value in bringing him back in is the leadership in the locker room and leadership on the field. I mean, he's
invaluable at that.
Even though last time he played, like he didn't put up great numbers, but you know, he probably could have helped out in the divisional round.
You know,
a couple third down conversions. I mean, even if he's able to do that, I guess that's good. I just hope that they don't, you know, take him signing as, you know,
we have a solution at tight end.
No, I think what this means more than anything is that they think they're close, and they think that if they can band-aid a place instead of spending draft capital on it, that they will. So they're band-aiding the tight end position to say, all right, now here's one less thing we have to worry about for next year. It may still be a long-term problem, but at least for next year, we have a solution. We have him, Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz. We have 3 players who we're comfortable with, and now we can go in and address our need for another defensive end, another defensive tackle, some safety help, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and but from what you were telling me is that this is like a historic tight end class. So that's concerning for me as well.
But at the same time, these are just testing numbers. And don't forget, the Cowboys don't have a first round pick. So you're already down, let's say four tight ends go before Dallas picks. Is the 5th tight end going to be better than, you know, possibly the first tight end they take in 2020 if they take it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It opens up some avenues, and the risk reward factor is slim enough that it makes sense to me. But I see the pessimism from a lot of Cowboys fans that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like you're repeating a history that maybe it's time to look forward. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I think
I love Jason Witten as much as the next person, but I know he's past his prime.
Oh, yeah. Man.
When did he retire?
Schultz and Jarwin will need to play a little bigger role, but I also think the offense is going to change a little bit, and we're going to see less 2-3 tight end sets. But Witten being out there on first down and being a blocking contributor is going to help. I mean, he's the best blocking tight end still in the room.
When did he retire? 2017.
So it's it'll be fun to watch for sure. I think Dallas is going to get. I think the best thing about this is it means Dallas is going to be super aggressive. They're going to get out there. They're going to sign Tank. They're going to go and extend Amari. You know what I mean? Shit's going to go down, and I think they're going to be aggressive. I think they see a window. They know this is the last year they have the free money with Dak.
Yeah.
They're going to do like a little bit like what the Rams did. I think you see them make aggressive plays at like Earl Thomas. Don't be surprised if you make an aggressive play on like Dante Fowler or Preston Smith. Like some of the big name free agents that they usually don't spend on. They may do that this year because they know it's a small window.
Yeah, I guess they got to capitalize while they can.
Yeah, strike while they're on top.
It's a good philosophy, I guess.
The NFC's wide open, man. It's going to be a good year.
Do you see DeMarcus Ware wants to come out now?
I'll happily welcome him back.
Even as a fraction of the player he was, he's still.
Just give me every third down or every other third down, and you're more than worth the money.
We need someone now opposite Lawrence.
Well, yeah, because Taco Charlton's a bust. That's the worst draft pick they've had in the last 5 years.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
Yeah, especially given the players selected around him. That's tough to swallow. But everything else, they've been money in the draft recently. Speaking of, who's watching the Combine this weekend?
I'll tune in like to the highlights and stuff. I'm not going to watch the whole thing like you are.
Yeah, I may tune into what's on ABC because they're broadcasting on ABC this year, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one too. They started showing some of it today, like the bench press for the offensive linemen and the running backs were today.
And so 5'10".
What's that? Yeah, Kyler Murray. That's the big one. 5'10", 9.5-inch hands. That's a big deal for NFL people. I'm excited to see everybody run. There's a lot of people that I'm interested in. I'm making my big board. I got a 7-round mock draft coming in 2 weeks of every pick for every team. So
I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it. So it's going to be a fun one. The cool thing today was a running back put up 34 reps on the bench press. At 200, so the bench press is 225 pounds. As a group, could we do 34 reps?
Back.
Probably not.
What's the average for a running back?
Oh, it's like in the low. It's in like the teens. He's not even a big running back, the guy.
Is this a big running back year?
Not really. This could be one of those years where they don't have a running back in the first round.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it could be this Alabama running back, but it's not looking likely. Then we'll see a running back in the first round.
Will he be the next Trent Richardson if he comes up?
No. He's a legit stud, but I don't know. He'd have to run really well to get in the first round. He's a small, thick running back, but
it was a big week for WWE this week, Joe. I know you're not a fan, but I really wish you can get into it.
I saw the biggest highlight.
What, the Ric Flair thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ric Flair's 70th birthday? 50th birthday.
70th birthday.
Imagine he was 50.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? He looked the same when he was 50.
Oh, yeah. A little droopier now, but yeah, close.
Little saggy around there.
He's had white hair as far as I can remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but he was young too.
That's what I'm saying. As far as I can remember, he always had white hair.
He's got that hair that like Ray's dad has.
Oh, you know what? He really does. That's pretty funny.
My dad's got a good head of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that white, full head. Well, Flair's, I think, is a little thinning out, for the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's probably from all the cutting of the forehead he's done through the years.
Yeah.
It was very interesting, though. You guys are going to have a fun WrestleMania this year. That's all I know.
When is that?
I'm psyched to.
April 7th, Joe.
Thank you, sir.
You guys are really going to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, Triple H, DX.
Yeah, but I thought he wasn't going to be back.
Who?
Triple H.
No, he's not going to miss.
No, but he hurt himself, and I didn't know if he was going to be cleared.
Well, that's the angle that they're going for. So he's got to be cleared.
Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna have something.
See, I still didn't understand what that whole dropping the title on the floor in front of Stephanie McMahon was about.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They're really setting up a lot of different things.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with that because that was always supposed to be the main event, and now I'm reading that they're not even sure that that's going to close the show.
So what would it be? Triple H and Batista? Or for literally nothing?
It'd be Rollins and Lesnar.
And then I'm sure they'll have to do something with Roman for that, would be my guess.
Wait, he's supposed to be. I think he's fighting. They just don't know where to fit him in yet.
Where are they going to fit him in?
He can't be fighting WrestleMania already. He just came back.
He was in the ring on Monday.
I know. I watched a little bit.
He still. I mean, he looks a little smaller, but he's still in shape. I mean.
Oh, he's definitely still in shape.
I mean, you're gonna rush him to WrestleMania,
but I don't know.
If the Undertaker can fight, he can fight.
The Undertaker's been doing it for 50 years.
That's the point.
And now look where he's at now. He's not even coming. He's at AEW.
He's not going to AEW. You'll never see that in a million years.
He's just promoting that bullshit. They're paying him $25,000 an hour.
Wait, he's really doing stuff with them? I didn't even hear that.
No, he's just doing some kind of promotion thing. He's not actually doing anything. But they're going to be at whatever. It's like that Starcade thing. But they're going to be at it. And I guess they are giving him the $25,000 in order to be there.
That's crazy. I can't picture him working anywhere or doing anything for any wrestling company besides the WWE.
Yeah, been too happy with him going to that appearance.
So now, Ray, you guys went to a Mania before, right?
Yeah.
Who was
Life, and I was at WrestleMania 10.
Wait, Ralph, did we go to one?
We went to a couple of SummerSlams because it always used to be at the Izod's or Continental then.
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember going to something.
Yeah, my dad always had the hookup to get good tickets.
I have pictures of a ladder match of I think it was Bret Hart in a ladder match, like an old school ass picture.
Yeah, that was fun stuff. Did you ever see Undertaker, Ray, at all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
He fought at the Mania. He fought CM Punk at the last Mania that was at MetLife that we went to.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you got Honky Tonk Man going into the Hall of Fame.
I saw that one too.
Yeah, I saw that too. I guess he kind of deserves it considering some of the other schmucks they put in there.
Yeah.
His Intercontinental title, longest ever.
Combined or single reign?
No, a single reign. It's not now. I think someone broke it now, but for a while he had the longest reign.
No, I always used to, when I was younger, confuse him with Jerry Lawler. They look very, very alike.
I guess.
Yeah, a little.
Wasn't Honky Tonk Man the one that brought up Road Dogg?
No, that was Jeff Jarrett. He's back now.
No, I know.
Jesus.
He's back. Was it Jeff Jarrett?
Yes.
Why do they keep bringing so many people back?
Their ratings are really taking a beating lately.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally dropped off since probably SummerSlam. So about.
But the thing is with them, they people jump in, people jump out. Like I didn't watch it from 2008 to 2016. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's not good for you need people to be consistent.
Oh yeah, well they have.
There's
plenty
always
of that,
going to be people that's consistent. There's
Yeah,
always people
like
that's consistent, and then they always bring in new kids, and then they always bring in, that's why they had all the John Cena's, and well, John Cena's been in what, 15, 16 years?
Longer than that, I'd say.
He's basically brought up an entire generation. Like from little kids to where they're at now in age.
I listen to a lot of podcasts about it and everything, and they always debate their wrestlers Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like their WWE Mount Rushmore.
That's a whole bit on a podcast I listen to.
About Mount Rushmore's with certain.
Mount Rushmore, anything of your favorite foods, pizza tops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's weird to hear that everyone's list is usually different.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the only sport you could say that, right? If you're in any other sport, you're gonna the four of us go through any other sport's best. We're probably gonna have someone overlap.
More than likely. Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Right.
They'll have overlap in. Joe. I don't know. Wait, what yours would be? I think we would still have some overlap for.
I'll run you down my four right now. It'd be in no order, obviously. Not my favorites, but I think the people that shaped the business: Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, and you could put in Flair.
He's interchangeable. The Rock,
Dusty,
John Cena.
Yep.
John Cena.
But that's it's very
yeah.
Bret Hart, because he brought that. I feel like he brought that family element in.
Oh, not even that. Bret Hart, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff.
Most people's lists you would hear are consistent, or relatively consistent.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a cool sport, in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about what you like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess you could say that about a lot of sports, but it's definitely the most diverse. Well, it's the most diverse in style.
Yeah.
Across the top talent. It's been a wild week in sports.
Yeah.
Did you have something?
You see
for,
Zion Shoe explode?
What was Tony Harris? What did you say?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. So Tony Harris couldn't even get our Gentleman of the Week because she's not a gentleman. She's actually a high school girl. So Tony Harris was featured in a commercial that aired during the Super Bowl. She is a high school football player. I don't know exactly where she's from, but she's a high school football player, and she's the first female to sign a scholarship to play football at the college level.
Nice.
That's wild.
What position?
Now, do you think it's a publicity stunt, or do you think she's actually good?
Well, it's a small school,
Okay.
so let's take that for what it is. I mean, from what I've seen, I've only seen highlights. She can play. She's hanging with the people in her division. You know what I mean?
Interesting.
So here's the question: is this the only school that offer her something like this?
Well, so she played community college football, and then decided to go to Central Methodist University,
Okay.
CMU, which is in like Missouri, I think. Yeah, Missouri.
You know, this goes back to one of our earlier episodes when we talked about, the equality for girls, right?
Oh yeah.
That's what we do, Rams. We bring back things.
Yep, it's called a circle. Actually, so a funny story. I was reading to get to college, and she's a cancer survivor.
Oh, is she?
From 2014, and she hopes to play in the NFL.
I doubt that'll ever happen unless that'll be a publicity stunt.
There's no way she'll ever play in the NFL, but even if not, it's just dope that she got a scholarship. Like, if she can play, let her play.
Yeah, I mean, you can't touch the NFL anymore anyway, so chance of her getting hurt are probably less.
That's true. Well, that's what there's. So, like, not to go back to the combine thing, but like, there's a receiver that weighed in at 168 pounds. That's tiny, and they're talking about him being a first-round pick. 168 pounds.
Jeez.
I think I've taken bigger dumps.
Wait,
That's
100,
small.
168 or 116?
168. 6'8".
It's like me running across the middle.
Yeah. How tall are you?
5'10".
Yeah, he's probably a little shorter than you. Imagine you running across the middle in the NFL.
Jesus.
I get killed.
He's probably a little faster than you, Ray.
Well, he's like one of the fastest guys in the college. He's also Antonio Brown's cousin. And goes by the name Hollywood, but like that's really small. So like if he could play in the NFL, maybe a girl could play in the NFL.
I doubt it.
Have to be. I don't know, man.
Could be
it's
around
cool,
the same
good
weight.
for her.
Could be around
Right?
the
If
same weight,
she's
same
good-
height.
Yeah. Even if it is a little bit of a publicity stunt, the girl can play at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Enough to get there.
Yeah. That's impressive. But Tony Harris, that's a cool story. I'm happy when I read that.
Now, is she gonna have her own locker room?
Oof, I'm not even getting into that one. I have no idea.
I'm sure that's what they'll have to do.
Maybe they'll build her a cubicle.
I mean, they have ladies' locker rooms. It's a college campus. Like, there's a woman's locker room.
What was
No
that?
one else
maybe-
will be-
What was that movie
No one else
back
will
in
be in
the?
it when she's in it, but
Maybe she's in it for the free show.
What was that movie
Well,
back in the was it 90s, 80s?
What?
With Sinbad.
Necessary Roughness.
Yeah.
Oh, I
What's
remember
that?
that movie.
I don't remember that movie.
Not
It's a good football movie. You would actually like it.
You would like
Not
it.
Bakula was in that.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to give that a
Yeah.
shot.
Was that Cindy Crawford?
I was thinking
No.
Joanna, man.
I
I was
think it
thinking
was
Oh, yeah.
That's a good movie too.
1991.
Damn, yeah, I was 3 years old when I came out. Ralph, how do you remember it? You're younger than me.
I saw it later in life.
Well, I don't remember seeing that. No one passed me by.
Definitely an underrated football movie.
Jason Bateman, Rob Schneider, Sinbad.
Jason Bateman must have been young as shit.
Yeah,
Well, he was a child actor.
that's true.
He was on a
Teen
bunch.
Teen Wolf 2.
Yeah, he's in a bunch, and he was in a show before that.
Yeah,
The only reason I know he's in Teen what's it called? Teen Werewolf 2 is because Entourage. They mentioned it.
Do they really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Did you guys see Zion Williamson, the college basketball player?
I heard about it. I didn't see it. You know, I'm not into the whole
You didn't see the video?
hoops thing. No, I didn't. You'll have to send it to me now that.
Oh, I'll send it to you. Did you see it, Rams?
No, I did not see it. I'm sorry.
Ray, I'm sure you saw it. You were on.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you saw it with him. Basically, he went to go cut. So it's the biggest game of the year. The prices of the game are Super Bowl prices. I'm talking about like $2,000 a ticket, right? They kick off. Everyone's in the house. Barack Obama is sitting in the fucking front row with a bomber jacket on with the number 44 printed on the arm. I had to throw that in there. Ken Griffey Jr. is there. There's like major celebrity power there. And it's all to see this guy, Zion Williamson. He's the number one pick in the draft. He's the next LeBron, the whole nine. 36 seconds into the game, he gets the ball at the top of the key, goes right, goes to cut back to the left, and his whole shoe explodes.
What do you mean the shoe
Cool.
explodes?
Like
Go ahead.
the top part of the shoe ripped off the. I mean, right, like
Right at the seam.
right where the sole of the shoe, like the leather part of the shoe, meets the stitching part of the shoe.
Get the
So what
fuck outta
happened to
here.
him? What's the injury he suffered?
Just a sprained knee. He'll be back in like a couple weeks. He'll be back before the tournament.
Wow.
Who made the shoe?
Wait, is he playing?
They haven't announced anything yet. They just keep saying he's out in individual games, but they haven't said anything about like when he's coming back.
Is
Or
he
if he will
still
come
the
back.
number one pick?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like a head and shoulders above everybody else. Number one pick.
Who made the shoe?
Nike. It's actually a Paul George shoe.
Damn, Nike.
So their stock took a 1%, a 3% hit or something like that the next day.
Really?
Yeah, it bounced
It's
back.
funny how stuff like that works.
It bounced back though. But it's just crazy to see that like a shoe. It happened before. I watched a montage of them. Those shoes have exploded before in a bizarre turn of events.
I'm looking at it right now. Holy shit.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Like he literally took like a sidestep and his
Yeah, wasn't
foot
even-
his foot just went through the shoe.
So it's funny. I was talking to someone today. I'm like, "You're wearing Nikes, aren't you worried they're gonna explode on you?" He goes, "Yeah, man. When I'm 280 pounds dribbling a basketball with the finesse of a gazelle, then I'll worry about it." He's like legit 280. The guy.
Wow.
Well, the kid. He's 18, 19 years old. Rams, if you're on there and you like watching some crazy shit, watch his highlight dunks from high school.
Oh,
Or
I'm just watching this fucking foot go
So
through the shoe.
where is it shaping up to where he's gonna go? Like where do you think
Well, it's so hard to tell in the NBA, right? With the lottery.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
'Cause
that.
it's like, so the top three teams have like a 20 or 14% chance or 25% chance of getting the first pick, something like that. And then it goes down exponentially. But like, if you hit the fourth worst record, you're not allowed to be worse than fifth or something like that. Like there's a weird stigma to how it all goes. But, the Knicks, the Suns, those are like the two worst teams in the NBA right now.
the best joke on here right now. Is them Nikes? They're about to fire a whole Chinese factory.
Oh my god.
There is so many of those. Like, oh, imagine being the poor kid that stitched these.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's awful. But
Sorry, I had to throw it.
probably true.
Does someone actually still have that shoe? Bro?
I'm sure they do.
That's a good question.
It's probably worth some money.
I'm sure Duke has it somewhere.
Yeah, if they were to like.
They probably send the chip back to Nike.
They could probably pay him the money he's owed for all the free labor he's giving them.
Oh, I'm sorry, that chip was hilarious.
He has an $8 million insurance policy out on himself.
On
Mr.
himself?
Williamson. Well, the schools take it out for the players,
Oh,
like the
okay.
really good players. So if he ever fell past 16 in the draft, he gets $8 million.
Jesus.
Is there any remote chance that happens?
No. He would have to, like, legitimately probably tear both of his Achilles.
Wow.
Because there's just no way. Like, there's other players that are good and they'll be good. Like, his teammates, like, Duke has the top 3 recruits from this class on the same team.
That's insane.
It's unheard of. They could have the first 3 picks in the draft, 1 through 3.
Has that ever happened?
No, I don't think so. It'd be wild if it did. Kentucky had the first 2.
What year was that?
Anthony Davis and Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. So like 6 or 7 years ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had 1, 2. They probably could have had 3 because I think Julius Randle went 4 in that draft.
It's interesting.
Right?
It's so weird. Like the good football schools,
Yeah.
like don't have good basketball programs.
Yeah.
Like
for the most part.
rarely.
Yeah, no, absolutely. For the most part.
Like fucking the Kansas Jayhawks, like are great at basketball, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
never hear about their football team.
They're one of the worst football. At one point, they were the worst football team in Division I for a long time. Yeah, and like all the Big Ten schools, like Michigan and everything like that.
Oh my god.
You can't send stuff like that when we're talking about something. So for everyone listening, Ramsey just sent a meme to everybody because we're recording this over Skype. Ramsey decided to send us a meme. Make us all laugh.
So the meme says, Nike shoe catastrophic failure forces Zion Williams to take a knee. You're taking a knee one way or another. From a Colin Kaepernick Nike ad.
My man, college. Oh man.
You know, I gotta tell you the truth. I'm surprised that trend hasn't made it over to basketball.
It's not allowed in the NBA.
Oh.
It's in the NFL. It's in the NBA PA agreement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they could face suspension and stuff like that if they violated it?
Yeah, they would. It's in the thing.
Oh, okay.
They've done protest stuff. Like, remember the Clippers after the bomber thing? They all wore black shirts and threw them off in midcourt.
Yeah.
They've done stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't think they're allowed to take a knee.
Oh, okay.
But they're also allowed to be the most vocal. Like, they'll just openly talk shit about people.
Oh, yeah. They could do whatever they want on social media. Yeah.
NFL doesn't do that shit. Which is weird. Like, NFL, I was thinking about this today. It's like the shortest career of any professional sport. It's the most dangerous of any professional sport with like the brain damage and all that stuff. And they're the lowest paid.
The NFL.
Yeah. Like, most of these guys make less than like NASCAR drivers.
Wow.
Well, it depends. Look at it. I mean, if you took it at a per game scale and compared it to the NBA, they're probably more compensated.
Yeah, but is it per game? It really shouldn't be per game. It's a full-time job either way. It should be annually.
Yeah, like a lot of people think like they get off a lot of time throughout the year.
Yeah,
they really only have off like 3 months, 2 months.
Not even.
They're like teachers.
Yeah, nowadays they don't have that much off anymore. Like people are constantly doing shit.
Yeah.
In every sport, not just, I mean, maybe hockey. I don't know the hockey prices, but like the fact that Bryce Harper signed a 13-year deal today for $330 million is insane.
With who?
Phillies.
Wow.
And Manny Machado with the San Diego Padres signed a 10-year, $300 million deal.
I'd rather these guys just come out and say, I don't care where I play, I just want money.
I mean, they blatantly were. And the baseball was like, from what I understand, I don't follow baseball as closely as any other sport, but from what I understand, the baseball owners were just like, we're not paying that much money for a player. So we don't care. We don't care. And it was the first owner to balk was the San Diego one. And then all of a sudden Philly.
Listen, don't get me twisted. Barry Bonds stuck more needles in his ass than a heroin addict. But those guys demand, if there was people to make big money, it was that era.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Made baseball interesting to watch.
For a little while.
Yeah.
Now it's boring as shit.
Like, who's the best non-juiced up player from that era? The two that come to mind for me are Ken Griffey and Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
I mean, it's really hard to find like super clean ones like Jim Thome, like Edgar Martinez are names that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I mean, definitely.
All right. Like, it's wild. They should just make us like, you know how they make like new football league this year? They should just make a steroid baseball league.
See, you know what I never realized though? With the Baseball Hall of Fame, you're only eligible for like a few, like a short window.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is exactly, but like,
I don't like that.
I think that's stupid.
I don't get why you can be like 1 year you're a Hall of Famer and the next year you're not. No, you should be either a Hall of Famer or not. You get one vote at this.
Yep.
Right?
And it shouldn't be like a time constraint.
No, I agree.
Fourth ballot, you're the Hall of Famer or you're not. Like,
yeah, I 100% agree.
Yeah, whether you got to wait in line or not to get there, but if you deserve to be there, you should be there. I don't care if they elect you 20 years after your career.
Yeah, agreed. 100%.
Like, I'm all for Pete Rose being in the Hall of Fame.
100%.
I'm all for it.
It's never gonna happen.
Yo, do you want to hear something crazy? I was listening
Sure.
to an interview with Dan Patrick. And you guys know who Dan Patrick is?
Yes.
Okay.
Only because of Adam Sandler movies.
He used to go to the same bookie as Pete Rose.
Very funny.
Right? Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Pete Rose now is in Vegas at I think it's a baseball memorabilia place that sits in between Mandalay Bay and the Luxor. I was there, so 2 years in a row, I was in Vegas in August. And both the years, he was there every day from like 12 to 3. At a table.
Pete Rose?
Yeah, at a table. Like for people to just come in and sign autographs. And trust me, I walked past here plenty of times. There was never a line for anyone to go see him.
Aw, poor
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that
mean,
sucks.
he's like one of the best hitters of all time.
poor guy.
He
but
is in
yes.
he is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Good for him.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
So I was listening to an interview with Dennis Rodman today. Is he in the WWE Hall? Because he fought in the WWE.
No, WCW.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah. It was Beach Bash.
Bash
You know
Beach.
what? Yeah, he was on a thing today.
He was on
My
Hulk
God.
Hogan's team
Yeah, he beat
Versus-
up. You know that was in the middle of the finals.
versus Carl Malone at DDP.
Mark Malone fighting with what was it, Dallas Page?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Yeah, it's wild. Crazy.
It is pretty funny.
That was a little crazy, fun, entertaining, but also stupid time of wrestling.
Yeah, right.
Because I think at that point they were just trying to get as many celebrities as they possibly could.
Yeah, they were trying to cross over to like the entertainment, and it didn't work.
It works more so now.
What now? Yeah, I mean now
Yeah.
everybody's in. People from the Jersey Shore. Who
Yeah.
else?
Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, Ronda
Do you think
Rousey.
when he retires? Yeah, Rousey. Do you think when Gronkowski retires, he'll go to the WWE?
I think there's a possibility.
At least
Yeah.
for a few months, or at least for one pay-per-view.
Yeah, he would definitely do something big with them for sure.
I don't think he'd be a full-time wrestler.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think-
it would definitely be a part-time. Definitely a part-time. Definitely a maybe just a one-time pay-per-view kind of thing.
He'll be a surprise entrant in a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I wonder what his entrance music would be.
Probably
Does
something.
Patriots have a fight song?
Probably. I don't know it though, but I'm sure they do.
You know, that's funny. Jim Ross's entrance music is the Oklahoma Sooners fight song.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Big time Sooners fan.
Really?
Good old JR.
Huge.
Yeah.
I'm always curious the professional athletes who they are fans of. Like I like when people show up to games.
Like, you know, The Rock likes the U.
Of course, he went there.
I know.
Big
Alma
star.
mater, man.
That was his
That's where he
big star.
goes. Yep, those are his people. He played next to Warren Sapp.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
This is wild.
They both went on to be dominant in their professions.
Yeah. That's an understatement, huh?
Yeah, right? Who would have known The Rock was wrestling, though?
So apparently people like on that team were like he was always just like you could just tell he was set. He was like destined for something.
I can see that. He's very charismatic.
And
Yeah,
coming from a team with like tons of talent, that's you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he was always like the persona he is now. He wasn't always that way. Like remember
No,
when
but
he
they
first,
said
remember when he first came on to wrestling? I mean, nobody liked him. Everyone thought he was
No,
like
they hated him.
garbage.
yeah, but he was a character. They were saying like personality wise, you could just tell.
I mean, that was his character. It was like he was like that, trying to be that good guy, like get along with everybody and
Yeah, but I don't think that was him wanting to be that.
I think that's what they
Yeah,
pushed
that
on
was
him.
written to him. Yeah,
I
that was
guess
written for him.
I guess. I think it wasn't until maybe like he was like, screw this, I'm going to become my own type of guy.
Yeah, I don't know how that works in wrestling. Like, who determines that? The writers? Do they determine?
There's a
that?
whole
Like, the
creative
process,
team.
right?
Yeah, it's like writing a TV show.
But
Yeah,
like how?
basically.
Yeah, but like how many? Not every actor has say in the TV show. Who has say in the character of the wrestling?
You got to earn that, I think.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it earned? Is it?
I think
Well,
once
talent.
it's all audience driven. Once they see you getting, it becoming
Yeah.
an attraction, they write more stuff for you to give you a little input because you're making money for them.
So it's talent then, more than anything.
Yeah.
Talent was what wins over the fans.
Yeah, I guess you would
But
have to
maybe
say
not.
that.
Well,
Go ahead.
no, I don't think it's necessarily talent. It's appeal to the audience. Like, I don't think John Cena is that great wrestler, but he
It's what they push him to. Yeah.
like that.
So
Like that. I think that sometimes that's more important in wrestling, is being able to cut a good promo.
So here's a story about the New Day. I don't know if you guys heard it before. So Xavier Woods pitched the idea to Kofi Kingston and Big E. They were on board, and then he was like, he went to Vince McMahon and said, I have this idea about the small group, the three of them, and if it doesn't work, I think he said, give me like 2 weeks. He goes, if it doesn't work, I will quit wrestling, and you can bring up someone from NXT, and I won't wrestle ever again. And Vince was like, you're really like looking to stake your career on it? He goes, yeah. He goes, if I can't do it in 2 weeks, then I'm not meant to be here. And
Wow.
his whole idea was to do the whole New Day thing, and look where they're at now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, that's a pretty good gamble on yourself, right?
You have to be willing to risk it to get the biscuit in life.
Well, he said he was with WWE for almost 10 years before New Day.
Well, see that I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. And then he was like, now I'm just here, just getting a paycheck, basically, and nothing was going my way.
Something. Yeah,
he was like, might as well just do it. If I can't do it in 10, I'm done.
Huh. Yeah.
So, shifting gears, let's talk about this Momo challenge.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up.
All right. So for those, so for those who don't know, Momo challenge is stirred up into this whole internet frenzy over the last couple of days. What it is, it's basically what people are saying is this creepy figure coming up in these YouTube videos, talking to kids and trying to convince them to kill themselves or hurt others. Kill themselves by either stabbing themselves in the head, turning on the stove, just the gas, and then trying to light a match. Probably a variety of other things. This kind of just goes into a whole crazy realm. But I did some research into it. I don't know how much you guys already know about it, but this is a complete internet hoax.
Oh, it's not real.
It's not real. I mean, the image, obviously, it's been floating around. But this is one of those things where someone said one thing, posted it somewhere on social media, and it got completely carried away.
Yep.
I haven't seen now one piece of video evidence showing that this thing comes up in a kid's video. Obviously, if it was real, someone has a video proof showing, and not like fabricated where, I'm just gonna throw this in there real quick. And I haven't found one. I haven't seen one. I haven't seen an article. I mean, this had come up once before, back in like early 2018, and it kind of just died down.
So my question for you, you guys are computer guys, you and Ray.
Yeah.
Now, how hard would it really be for somebody to embed it like a random thing that pops up on random videos? Like, it's next to impossible, isn't it?
To do what?
Like to embed something that just pops up randomly. Is it like, it's got to be next to impossible, right?
I mean, for it to be on YouTube, you're gonna have to
get through all their security stuff. No,
yeah,
it's not just that, but like, yeah, they're gonna. There's algorithms and stuff that they go through to see, whether it's safe or not. But I mean, yes, you're probably gonna miss a few things here and there, but I don't think you're gonna get through. Like, if you get through, it's gonna get taken down pretty quickly. I mean, YouTube's
right.
Especially recently changed like their content creator policy again, so they're kind of being a little more strict,
right.
But I still haven't seen anything like, and YouTube even came out and said that they haven't been able to find any video.
Well, now you're gonna see it because people read the articles and stuff, and now sick people will repost it in their own. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
in their own sense of it.
And like I said, I don't think it's real. I think this creepy image is it's going to be the extent of it.
Well, the creepy image is a Japanese art installation.
Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay.
It originally surfaced so from what I read is that it's not real in the U.S., but it happened in Brazil, and 2 kids apparently did commit suicide in Brazil and linked to this somehow.
Yeah, somehow, but I don't think...
And that's the article that stirred up all the craziness, saying, oh, now it's here, basically.
See, from what I read about that was that it was done through, like, WhatsApp.
Yeah, it's done through WhatsApp, not YouTube.
Not YouTube, right. And it was more, there was somebody on the other line of that conversation with that
Yes.
person, right?
But they were using that image and the name of Momo as like, and the same person did it to two people.
Right. So it's really that person who started it and fucking
exactly,
with these people.
Yes.
And now it's spiraling out of control. Because honestly, I think what I've seen, at least on Facebook, was that all these people online are just kind of, oh, I'm taking YouTube Kids away from my kids and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But they don't even realize, I don't think they've even gone through to understand what this thing is and what it's doing. Or how it exists, for one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all about monitoring the kids' YouTube activities, making sure they're not, watching things they're not supposed to be watching and stuff like that. I just did this exercise with my oldest daughter. I took her iPad and I went through her entire YouTube history to see what the fuck she was watching. Because
oh my god, I don't want to cut you off, but I do have a story about that. Did you see the thing that was going viral?
No.
With the 8-year-old search history?
No.
So it's an 8-year-old boy's search history, and it was like, how did Prince die? How did Michael Jackson die? It was basically like, how did all these celebrities die? And the dad's scrolling through it and just laughing, and he gets to the last one, and it says barbecue sauce, and he goes one more, and it says barbecue sauce on titties.
Oh, I saw that. That's hysterical.
That's the funniest thing. Sorry, Rams, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
That's going to be your kids.
Yeah.
Probably mine.
Well, mine uses the Google Home to to search stuff to put on the Google Home, but it translates it and it still shows up in my search history.
Yeah.
So when I look at it, just the way it translates what he's saying is pretty funny.
Oh, I can imagine.
That's hilarious.
But go ahead.
No, yeah. No, so back to my point. It's one of those things. You've got to be a responsible parent. If you're gonna let your kids, be on these devices and just kind of have them watching these cartoons and these shows, just be smart about it. You gotta monitor. You gotta watch. Like I said, I went through my oldest daughter's her YouTube video history, and I'm just scrolling just to see what the hell she's watching because I need to know.
Yeah, I mean, well, we should
Absolutely.
be doing that regardless. We shouldn't need some Momo challenge.
Oh no, yeah, no, that's what I mean.
We should really pay attention to what our kids are doing on the internet.
I mean, I showed my daughter the picture of this Momo thing. She freaked out and started crying hysterically.
The thing is creepy as fuck.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I never saw it.
Face. Yeah, it's creepy.
I'll send it to you. But yeah, she was freaking the fuck out. She was like,
"Don't send it in the chat. Send it to them direct." I don't want to see it. Goddamn. But I did see someone with a video up with that face, and someone saying like, remember Freddy Krueger saying like 1, 2, Freddy, that thing.
Yeah.
That's
that
it.
picture.
That's
I
it.
knew you were the asshole.
Is that?
It was like that
That's it.
thing and saying a poem like that.
It looks like a Snapchat filter.
It does.
It will be probably tomorrow.
I'm sure someone has it.
Probably.
But yeah, so this is my PSA to any parents that are listening. Just monitor your kid shit.
And to the people that are coming up with this shit, get a fucking hobby.
Yeah, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah, they got nothing else better to do. They're, they're assholes. There's nothing else that you can say about it.
It's the lowest form of like a Twitter troll.
Yeah, like
They should just start whacking it more.
You've got internet. You've got young kids that are just discovering the internet, doing what they want to do. You're making it hard for them. I mean, yes, there's going to be other shit that they may stumble upon and stumble into, but come on, guys, like fucking go away.
What do you have? My thing, like, what do you have to gain from doing this? You know what I mean? Like, what is the benefit of you doing this and fucking with other people's kids?
Right.
Nothing.
Exactly. It makes no sense.
But you can't think in a sick way that certain people think. It's not in you.
Yeah.
Terrorism.
Yeah, more or less, right? Well, now you just haunted me, and I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. So.
Yeah. Well, just
How dare you?
We can get rid of it from the chat. It's okay.
We'll have to change it. I'll have to delete it. Let's talk about happy things.
All right.
Did you guys?
So we got
you guys see
some
the
movie
Pikachu
trailers
trailer?
that came out, right?
Yeah.
We
Did
got
you see the Pikachu one?
Pikachu,
I didn't see the trailer.
which is it's really funny. So all I see in Pikachu is just is Deadpool. That's all I see.
Well, yeah, because Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's a very recognizable voice now.
I wonder if he took that role just because of his kids.
I don't
Probably.
know, probably. I mean, it's not like a kidsy movie though, right? Isn't it like PG-13 or R?
No, I don't think
I
it's
don't think it's
R.
R.
Is it PG-13?
I think so.
But you know the thing is, it appeals more to adults at this point.
Well, the way they said it, it's like a dark, right?
I don't know. I didn't really hear much about it.
I mean, it looks cool. All the Pokemon are in it. Like you see them. You see a lot of them in the trailer, like Bulbasaur. It's really cool. It looks like a really cool movie. I'm definitely gonna watch it eventually.
I mean, I'll watch it for sure.
Like I think Mewtwo is in it. Remember Mewtwo? That was like a big deal in
the cards.
the card game and the.
Well, I think a lot of
TV
Pokemon
show.
are in it. I don't think.
Yeah, they show a lot of them.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They show Charmander or Charizard. I was a big Pokemon guy growing up.
I played like the
cards.
original Game Boy version.
Oh, I played a lot of them.
Like back in the day, like I think it was like a red and blue one.
Yeah, I remember those.
I played like all the way up to like Diamond.
No,
really.
yeah, that's probably
I
as far as I got. Just the original Game Boy.
I got really into them. Actually, they're releasing a new game. 2 of them. They always release them in pairs. They're releasing
Yeah, so they get you to buy 2.
Well, and they constantly put out new Pokemon too in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been going on forever. But now they're on the.
I remember.
What's the thing you have?
Yeah, back in the day, it was only 150. I want to say.
Oh yeah, now they're in like thousands. I think.
So it's lost to me at this point.
I know. I used to in college. I would go back and play like the 3rd or 4th, not the red or blue, like the gold and silver on what are the things called? ROMs. Remember ROMs? Like, is it a ROM?
Emulators.
Emulator. Thank
Oh,
you. That's
yeah,
the word I was
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for. An emulator. The ROMs are the type of files. Yeah, man, I used to look at stuff. What else came out? What other trailers?
X-Men.
Ooh, I'm excited about that one.
It's interesting. They kind of killed a spoiler right away.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They threw out a spoiler. You didn't know what was going to happen, but then the director or producer of the show confirmed it right after the trailer was released. So for those that don't know, spoiler warning, Dark Phoenix, Jennifer Lawrence's character, she played Mystique for the last 3 or 4 movies, I guess.
Yeah.
Gets killed off.
Yeah, she didn't want to do the movies no more, right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
this is probably going to be the last one anyways, because now the Marvel's taking over.
Yeah.
But they confirmed that she gets killed off.
That
Interesting.
was so weird to me to put that in the trailer.
I mean, I think it was fine to put in the trailer, but don't confirm it. Like, you got to build a hype.
That's what I'm saying. But like, don't put that scene in the trailer so you don't have to answer questions, so you don't confirm it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's other scenes in that movie that would be fine. I'll still see it.
I'll check it out for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll still see it.
I like
mean,
those
it's
movies.
gonna be the last one.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta stay true to the franchise.
So I think we had talked about this once before, but in August of 2020, Coming to America 2 is coming out. It's been confirmed.
That's pretty cool.
I tried to get my girlfriend to watch that last night. She just wasn't going for it.
You gotta
Is it
start
dated?
off.
Like,
You
I
gotta start
watched
off
it
with
so-
something light with Eddie Murphy. Go with Beverly Hills Cop
Yeah, I guess.
or The Golden Child.
We have the dead opposite movie taste. It's very hard. Like last weekend, I watched Bohemian Rhapsody and A Star Is Born.
Ooh, I want to see A Star Is Born.
It was good.
Yeah,
I got to be honest.
I saw both.
That song is so good.
Yeah, it
From
really
the
is.
Oscars that they did in
Yeah.
the Oscars. Oh my god,
Very, very good.
it's good as hell.
Yeah.
How
It was
much
really
Creed
good.
2 over the weekend?
Oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah, I did watch Creed 2. That was good.
That was good.
I didn't see either of them.
Ooh, Space Jam 2 got a release date.
Is that LeBron in this one?
I heard about
Yes,
that.
sir, it is.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Not watching it.
I can't
you
watch
guys
it.
are the
I'm not gonna
worst.
watch it.
Just out of spite. Not
You
gonna watch.
guys are the worst type of people.
I'm only gonna watch it if
I
R.
don't think
Kelly
I'll- I
sings
don't-
"I Believe I Can Fly."
Not watching him kill
Not from
space.
jail, he is.
Fly the coop.
Uh,
I want to know who the Monstars are going to be.
Probably Durant, Chris Paul, all his friends.
Durant's not his friend.
Durant's not his friend?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the problem is they're all friends with everybody.
All right, so Dwayne Wade will be in it.
He fucks up. Well, Julian is retired. He fucks up if he doesn't put Giannis in it. Everyone thinks Giannis is an alien already.
You think he has final cut on that? On who the Monstars are?
I think so. I think they're he has his own production company that's doing it. Like they're partnering with whatever they are.
That's crazy. If it's his company, then he'll have final say. If it's not, then
I think Giannis has to be in it because he's literally an alien. No, he looks like an alien.
I just don't know how they're making another one. I think that one you should just leave alone.
It's kind of funny, right? It just like further fuels the GOAT debate that we still have to have on this show.
No, why couldn't he make his own movie?
It's LeBron trying to.
He's trying to mimic Jordan again.
It's his hero. Like he's always claimed that to be his hero. He wears the number. Like he's never hidden from the fact that he idolized Michael Jordan. I think it sucks that he just happened to be so good that he gets compared to him.
He brought that upon himself.
Yeah, I guess.
By being the greatest, even if you don't agree with the greatest player, by being one of the greatest players of all time, that's how he brought it upon himself. I feel like
he could have made a different movie.
He didn't have to pick number 23.
He wore his whole life because he idolized Michael Jordan. If you had a chance to play the same sport that your hero played, you're going to want to wear their number.
He's got a point.
Yeah, but he chose to do that. He didn't have to do that.
He was an 18-year-old child who idolized a man who played basketball and was the greatest of all time.
And he should. He is the greatest of all time.
Think about it. He's your age. Who was your favorite basketball player growing up?
Who was mine?
Yeah.
The GOAT, Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Exactly. So was LeBron James. Except LeBron James happened to be so good that at 18, they knew he was going to be one of the best players of all time, and he lived up to it. And now he's debated like he is one of the best players. Even if he's not, I'm not going to have that debate. But the fact that he brought it on himself is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
Oh yeah,
that is. So quick update for tech side. Samsung came out with 3 new phones.
Oh, was it the phone that opens like a book?
Well, that's actually I guess that'll be it's not out yet, but it's coming out soon. So it's going to be Samsung Galaxy S10, S10 Plus. And then there's like another one that's like cheaper, so it's going to be compared to like the iPhone XR,
S10s Max, and the 10R.
Yeah, and then the flip one, yeah. So it's a foldable phone, and it's going to fold open in order to make a tablet.
That's going to be really cool.
Yeah. It's actually not too. It doesn't look too bad. It's definitely a good idea.
I mean,
but you know how much it costs? It's going to cost $2,000.
Yeah, I'd like to get it in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna be interesting. But it's something that I'm interested in taking a look at.
I mean, that might be a phone that I actually have to go to a store and like feel and like play with. It's like I find it hard to believe that I can like open it up via screen.
Well, it's gonna open up a whole new avenue right now for all these phone companies because now Samsung did it.
100%.
Samsung's doing it, and now everyone else is going to copy it.
It's a copycat industry. So once one does it, then
oh yeah.
I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what though. Guess how many cameras are on this phone?
I mean, is it 3? I feel like how many more can they have?
6.
Wait, what? How do you have 6 cameras? Why do you need 6 cameras? How are you going to cycle through 6 cameras? I have so many questions.
So you have 6, 3 on the back of the phone, 2 on the tablet side, and then 1 on the phone side.
Why do you have 3 on the back of the phone? Like for 3D? Like are they going to be able to take
because Samsung right now on their Galaxy S phones have 3 cameras on the back.
What is the point of that?
Yeah, thank you.
It's just different. You're basically getting rid of a mirrorless DSLR camera at this point.
Oh,
because you have
I'll stick with the iPhone.
You have different camera lengths, right? So you have your telephoto, you have your ultra wide, you have your regular, fucking camera with different apertures. Then you have your face front camera, and then I guess when you open it up and you're using the tablet side, now your tablet side has 2 cameras.
My dad has a Samsung. It does take really nice pictures.
Yeah, but so does my iPhone.
Oh,
And the iPhone 11 is going to have 3 cameras too.
Oh yeah, they're all doing it now.
That they in mock-ups that I've seen for the iPhone 11 have the 3 cameras.
Huh. That's cool. I didn't know that. What else techie you got for us, Rams? Anything?
I heard a rumor about a smaller Nintendo Switch coming out soon. We'll see.
Do you ever hook? Oh, you know what I was meaning to ask you about
Yeah.
that? Do you ever hook yours up to a TV?
Oh yeah.
Do you? I feel like no one ever puts it on their TV.
Oh yeah.
I've done it with my girlfriend's son. We've played it on the TV.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My son I had the base in his room, and he uses it on the TV every now and then.
Does it come with the base?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it comes with the base. Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I got to get one for next year when Madden comes out on that.
Yeah, I mean, mostly I've been playing Rocket League.
On that?
Yeah. Simple game. It's kind of fun.
It is fun. I played that when it first came out. It was a really fun game.
Yeah, I'm still
I got
playing.
really into
I
it.
suck at that game.
I was so bad at it. That's why I had to stop.
Like I would watch my brother and Joe's brother play,
Well,
and
they're ridiculous.
yeah, but like it was like I was just so aggravated trying to play it.
Yeah, you guys are getting old.
That's what I feel, dude. I feel so old.
You guys are gonna
Yeah.
keep it young. Keep playing those young games.
I played Fortnite for like a while. Like I got super into Fortnite for a while, and I was like, I just can't keep up. Like I have to know my strengths and weaknesses here. I just can't keep up with the quickness of everything.
Yeah. Get back in it, man. Get back in it.
No, I'm playing Red Dead now.
Yeah.
Being a cowboy.
Alrighty, that's gonna almost wrap it up for us. We got one more thing. We got not student of the week, gentleman of the week.
Yeah, a very prestigious honor. I'll take this one.
Sure, go ahead.
So our gentleman of the week goes to Kevin Hart. That's right. Stand-up comedian, one of the most famous movie stars in the world. Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's our gentleman of the week because he went on Twitter, I want to say Wednesday, and saw a post from a boy named Eli Yusuf from Nigeria who pencil drew Kevin Hart. And apparently, like, Kevin Hart searched it down, finally found the actual account that tweeted it the first time, and he asked the guy to buy it. He was like, I want to, he loves it, it's talented, blah, blah, blah. And he said he also wants to pay him to do 3 more of his celebrity friends. So Kevin Hart, I'm sure he's going to pay handsomely for these portraits. He's not like he's going to give him like, $50.
It looked like a black and white picture. It was that good.
Oh, it's an unbelievable drawing. And he'll do 3 more for his celebrity friends. Kevin Hart will give him a bunch of money.
You think Kevin Hart will show who it is?
Yeah, I think so.
One's definitely The Rock. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure it is.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be The Rock, Jack Black, and
Tiffany Haddish.
no. Oh yeah,
that's a big one too. Yeah, he just did a movie with her too. He's done movies with so many people.
It's definitely gonna be The Rock. One of them is definitely The Rock.
100%.
They got like a funny relationship.
Yeah, they're back and forth. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But Kevin Hart, for your wonderful act, I'm sure you sent him a lot of money. You're our gentleman of the week.
Thank you, Kevin Hart.
There.
Sorry, I was gonna play an audio clip, but I couldn't find the one I was looking for. All right, so
On
that's
a
gonna
side
wrap it
note
up this week, right?
Yeah, wrap up. Yeah.
All right. Thanks for bearing with us through this remote experiment. Second time.
Yeah. We gotta stop getting sick.
Yeah, we gotta stop getting sick. So if anyone doesn't realize, we're over Skype. So you hear Fish Tank, you hear Ralph's beard, you hear Ray coughing in the background.
Better than hearing my ass.
We're gonna have to take that out. That needs to be your new intro. All right,
everyone.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.